Rachel Reeves has left the door open to tax hikes in autumn's budget. Rachel Reeves has been warned she faces nearly a 50% chance of further tax rises or spending cuts following her spring statement. A surge in borrowing costs wiped out the Chancellor's narrow breathing space after her maiden budget in October, a cushion she helped rebuild by slashing welfare spending. But Paul Johnson, director of the Institute for Fiscal Studies, accused the Chancellor of leaving herself at the mercy of events once more. He said, "All of that adds to uncertainty around policy. We can surely now expect 6 or 7 months of speculation about what taxes might or might not be increased in the autumn." Business bosses slammed Rachel Reeves for failing to avoid the cliff edge that firms face from next month from tax hikes. The Chancellor made no changes to a raft of measures set to come into force from April 1, including a rise in business rates. Tim Sarson, head of tax policy at KPMG UK, said, "Businesses will be breathing a little easier after the Chancellor did not spring any new tax rises on them in Wednesday's announcements as was predicted. With the increases to the national minimum and living wages, and the employer's national insurance, NICs, about to kick in, businesses are already having to tighten their belts and make some tough decisions." The Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, halving this year's growth forecast from 2% to 1% will also not have helped. Following last year's downbeat narrative, businesses will be hoping the government will beat a more optimistic drum for the UK. Despite the challenges, the OBR spending watchdog warned the increase in employer NICs is likely to be contributing to falling recruitment and rising redundancies. Employers' NICs will rise from 13.8% to 15%, and the threshold at which employers start paying NICs will drop from £9,100 to £5,000.